All right, people. Trail 2323 here. Hopefully you got my face in the picture. I'm driving here. Question about Geek Squad and these LG phones. Right now we're headed back to Geek Squad because I got no help from them, and I called LG. We got an LG G3 phone here we're dealing with, and I always get the Geek Squad plan. I don't know, they always talk me into the extra $10 a month. Before it used to be good. Before it used to be $50 for deposit for to hold the other phone, and then 3 days later you get your new phone in and you get a new phone. Well, that was not a problem. I didn't mind paying the $10 a month for that. But now with the whole new Geek Squad plan, there's a $150 deductible. So $150 deductible is kind of steep, but you know, if your phone breaks one time, that's not a problem. You pay your $150 and get your new phone. Well, we had a problem with the LG G3 phone that we had, and the LG G3 had the first one would not charge. I mean, you'd plug it in and everything, nothing was wrong with the phone, it just wouldn't charge. So we took it to Geek Squad. Of course, they tried their cords in it, and it didn't, it didn't charge. So paid the $150 and got the other phone in the mail. Well, 3 months later now, it's what is it, the December, beginning of December 2015. 3 months later, it's doing the vicious software reboot. LG G3s, I've been looking all over the internet, trying to figure out what's going on. Did the factory reset I found on the internet, and it's doing the software reboot where it just keeps rebooting. So call Geek Squad again, figure, hey, I've only had the phone for 3 months now. They says, well, that's very common with G3s, although we only guarantee it for 30 days when we send it back to you. So you would have to pay another $150 to get another phone. Well, we didn't drop the phone, we didn't break the phone. There's nothing we did with the phone. It is a software issue, and apparently a common software issue. So here we go, we called LG now. Let them know the problems we're having. And LG said that they looked up the IMEI or whatever and said, well, the phone was made in 2014 of September, and it was only warranted till December of 2014 or 2015. Well, for 1 year. Well, my thing is I didn't have the phone for a year. I only had the phone for 3 months. So this is the problem I'm going with. If you had any problem, what's your feelings on this Geek Squad protection plan, the new one that you got to pay these big deductibles? And should I have to incur the cost of a software problem that is apparently common from the factory from the phone? Either way, I'm headed to AT&T because that's who I got service through. I'm going to talk with them about just upgrading the phone, getting rid of it. Talk with Geek Squad again, and go into Geek Squad and let them know, say, hey, we didn't break the phone or nothing. This is a common software problem, and I shouldn't have to pay $150 again. And get the receipt, because Geek Squad always has the original receipts. They can print them right off for you because LG wants the original receipt of the phone. Either way, thanks for listening to me, Vent. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, so we just went to AT&T and Best Buy, and here's the information I found. Okay, unbeknownst to me, but I didn't know, but my son never paid attention either, there was a minute dent on the back of the phone. I mean, a small, tiniest of tiny dents, which voided them helping us out with anything. Even though it's just the software not rebooting, they said that voids the warranty. So if you're going through this with the phone trying to get it fixed, if the back of your phone has any type of dents at all, hell, it'll be cheaper just to buy the back of a phone or find somebody else's phone and switch the back out and go in with 0 dents. Okay, so Best Buy Mobile said that it may be a software issue, but since there's a dent on the back of the phone, I still have to pay the $159. So that'll make over $300 in deductibles I paid, which they'll send us out another phone. But if the software problem happens again after 30 days, I still got to pay another $159 for it, which is outrageous. Okay, so AT&T said since there's a dent on the back of the phone, I'm gonna have to pay off this phone, which is $289. And then after I pay off the phone with $289, then I can purchase the other phone for however much that is with the monthly payments. So basically, I'm at the point, if you think about it, if you bought a car and financed the car, say for $10,000, and you crashed the car and your insurance didn't cover it, you're still gonna have to pay off that crashed car even though you have no car to drive. That's where I'm at right now. Now I could go back to Best Buy, like I said, through Geek Squad, pay the extra $159, and then they're gonna send me out the exact same phone that has the software problem. So I think the best thing for me right now to do is probably just buy the AT&T Go phone and put the SIM card in there, because you could pick one of those up for $80. But lesson learned, I am so not gonna do this finance thing with, I mean, I'm frustrated with cell phones right now where everybody says you need them, you need them, you need them. Hell, I'm ready to go back to my goddamn laptop right now and just use my laptop. Either way, those are my options. That's the information I found out, and I would venture to say for you, the best thing to do if you're going through this problem is really switch out the damn back of the phone, go over it, make sure there's not the minutest dents anywhere on it, because they're gonna say you dropped it and it voids everything. All right, talk to you later. Bye. All right, headed back to Best Buy right now. Thanks for keeping up with me here. Driving home, I'm like, you know, we're talking like, how the hell did it have a dent in it when it had like a $40 outer box on the damn thing? So driving home, we pulled off the back to take a look at it, and the actual back of the phone where the plug cord in is not dented, it's melted from the inside. So I called AT&T. AT&T of course said there's nothing they could do because it's still out of warranty. It's older than a year old, so there's nothing they can do about it. And I'm headed back to Best Buy right now to see if there's anything they could do about it, because the phone was not dropped. The back of the phone, the inside, it looked like a dent from the outside, right where you plug in the cord. And like I said, it's been in the outer box, so and there's no possible way it could have a dent. But we pulled it out the outer box to take it in, and it's all melted on the inside right there. So hopefully Geek Squad can do something. I'll finish up if they don't when I leave out. All right, bye. Okay, here I am, blown 2-3 hours of my life trying to get this stuff straightened out. So I went back to Best Buy. Well, I called AT&T. AT&T said the same thing. Ooh, sorry that the charging port was melted, but seeing that the phone isn't working, you can't trade it in for another phone still, even though it wasn't our fault the charging port melted. Okay, so we went back to Best Buy, and I told the guy, I said, you're saying that it was dented. Open it up and look at it. He goes, ooh, that's melted. That's not good. Let me take it in the back and ask the technician. Goes in the back to ask the technician, comes back to the front. Well, it's still gonna be a $150 deductible. There's nothing we could do. Call Geek Squad and see if there's anything they could do. So I call Geek Squad and tell them this is the original reason why we sent the phone in, because the charging port wasn't working. Now this time we're thinking it's a software thing, although it overheated and the charging port isn't working again. So Geek Squad says, well, there's nothing we can do. It's $150. I said, you don't understand. You're charging me $150 deductible for actually it's 2.5 months that what I turned the phone in for, the exact thing is happening on this phone. She said, well, if you would have sent it back in 30 days, there wouldn't be a deductible. So now we called LG, and LG said you need your original receipt, the proof that you paid a deductible on the phone. You need to send your phone in, and then we need to look at it. So that's the step I'm at right now. You know what, with these new things where you pay as you go with your phone, I mean, that's pretty crappy, because if the phone's broke, you could pay 4 deductibles in the damn year and still wind up, you know, paying for the phone twice over. So I'm just getting frustrated as hell with technology and cell phones. Either way, that's the step I'm at right now. I'm gonna put this video online and see if anybody else has any insight. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm home right now, and I wanted to show you the damage that they told us was on the phone. Right there, see that little thing right there? That's the damage they told us was on the phone, and that's why it wouldn't be covered. They said, well, it's damaged, so you gotta pay the deductible, yada, yada, yada. So, you know, me and my son are kind of going at him, like, you got this, you know, $40 case, how is it damaged? He's like, I never dropped it, yada, yada, yada. So I pulled over in the parking lot, right? And we took off, try to open up right now. We took off the phone right now, and look inside the phone. It's heat damage. It's not from the dang, it's not from dropping it. The heat warped the back of the phone right here. So we called the LG back again. Well, of course, Geek Squad said there's nothing they could do for me. The only thing Geek Squad could do for me is actually email me my original receipt. That's all they could do. And LG says, seeing that it was a heat damage from the phone, for us to get the original receipt, the proof of the deductible we paid, and to mail it back to them, and they'll look at it because it's possibility that it was heat damage from the phone. So either way, good luck with your quest. I'm just kind of all done with this technology crap, because how many of you had phones that actually went out, you know, already? I mean, it happens. Software gets corrupt, or you get an automatic update that's screwed up or whatever. I'm kind of all self-wound out, to tell you the truth. Talk to you later. Bye.